Hey, Mike Lee here again, this time with another review. I'm back from toy hunting again, and I found one that I've been wanting for quite a while now. Hunt for the Decepticons Deluxe Hailstorm. Hailstorm is a Decepticon. He is a military vehicle, staying in theme with the evil nastiness of these guys. Specifically, he's some MLRS missile tank. Don't know, he looks like a mix of that one U.S. Army one, I forget what his name is. But he is green with kind of this Arctic camouflage going on here. I don't know whether or not I really like the camouflage scheme as it is. I would have preferred more of a brown, green, and brown, green, and black woodland camo, but whatever, it works. He's not too bad. He's got quite a lot of detail and paint apps in this mode. Mostly you can see in the tracks, the road wheels are all painted, and he's got some lights under here too. Well, can't really see them in this mode, but it's not too bad. He looks convincingly as a tank, missile tank, even though that he's got this weird camouflage scheme going on. He rolls well, as you can see right here. 4 wheels. You can see his robot parts in the front, but it's kind of fine. You don't see too much of it. It's not too obnoxious like some other, like the jets or something like that. In this mode, he's got a gimmick on the package, just firing missiles. He does have 8 of these guys right here, but they're those friction ones that you push in the back right here. So it's not too bad. If you're not a fan of those, then, well, what can I say? But if you don't really mind them, they're not too bad. They do stick out a lot. As you can see, they're pretty long, and it's going to be really apparent when I transform this guy. To do so, it's very simple. Just start right here. Straighten up these guys right here. These are the legs, the arms. Pull them out a little bit, snap them back in. Here's the head. It's got a really good head. I like it. Looks really mean, really Decepticon-like. And this is probably one of the coolest parts about this figure right here, is when you push his shoulders down, they snap into place. Oh, and his feet too. Just put it back in here like this. Mostly done. Take this part and move it back. Open up the case. Split up these 2 missile launchers. Fold them over like this. Close it. Now, there's going to be these 2 pegs right here, that fit into slots in the missile launchers, you can see. So if you want to, you can peg them in. Or if you don't want to peg them in, they do limit the posability of the missile launchers. They can elevate a little bit, but this is how he is, standard. And here's Hailstorm. One of the things about Hailstorm is that for Deluxe class, he is small. And I think it seems to be a trend for Hunt for Decepticons figures that, for whatever reason, the Deluxe figures just seem to be small. Nevertheless, he is still quite a nice figure. He's really bulky. He's got this almost this mean gorilla look with these long arms that go down and these big-ass claws, these big-ass feet, and also his look, too. His shoulders are a little weird, kind of being out here in the middle of his chest, but I think it kind of adds to his overall look. You can make him kind of down on his feet like this, kind of gorilla-like, ready to rush you down or something like that. And here's where you can see you can unplug these missile launchers and make him look like he's shooting them make him look like he's shooting at you, too. So, it's not too bad. His posability is actually surprisingly decent. 360 degrees at the shoulder. He's got a swivel at the shoulder here. He's got this weird elbow setup. It's got a ball joint and it's got a swivel right here, and it's got a hinge right here. But it works. The legs pose really well, but it kind of has this problem of Lockdown, I think, had this problem. The animated Lockdown, where his knee setup is a little weird, and if you bend it all the way like this, then it looks kind of ugly. His ankles aren't too bad, mostly because of the way they transform. These has some swivel here and a hinge here and another hinge here. It's not too bad. Hailstorm. If you like Decepticon military vehicles, I love Decepticon military vehicles. I can't get enough of them. Get him. He is a small deluxe, and if you're not into Deluxes that are really small, like some of the Hunt for Decepticons ones, then you probably want to stay away from him. But otherwise, he's not too bad of a figure to have in your collection. One more thing to note out for is, here I was talking about how the missiles kind of stick out. Take what you will. I hear that some people are willing to cut the missiles off and just glue them into place. I don't like sacrificing gimmicks like that unnecessarily, and so I think he's kind of fine as is. That's about it. So my next review is going to be Hunt for the Decepticons Deluxe Ironhide.